Oh, sorry, I was muted. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Also, having a great Labor Day weekend as well. Hope it's relaxing and peaceful, enjoyable as always. As well, or hey, a chill weekend. I had a chill weekend. It was yesterday with my family. And after that, came back home. And when we here, we're home relaxed, giving y'all a review of Atlanta Housewives. How y'all doing? What's up, y'all? What's going on here with Auntie Momo? We about to give you a review of part
Hey, y'all, hey, y'all,
one.
hey.
Yes. And so if you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel, Mr. 14, and follow my socials. You see it on the screen right there. Also, my Discord is Mr. 14, and the link to my Discord is in the description box down below. We do a lot of watch alongs, we do a lot of conversations there, things that you might get information from me and my thoughts about some topics that I may not do a YouTube video on. And so catch me there. You know, it's also you want to support. Cash App is $140. And hold up, my co-host. Here she go.
Yeah,
Auntie
there she
Momo.
go. She's so
And her
pretty.
co-host, Auntie Momo.
Oh.
512. I know she's right. Subscribe and share the videos as well. Subscribe to both our channels because we do a lot of collaboration with each other and we support each other. So let's help us grow and get big like other YouTubers here. All right. Hold up. Hey y'all,
Hey, y'all, hey. I'm trying to share us out and all that good stuff right now.
Like diamonds in the sky, yeah, child. What y'all thought about the first part of reunion? I was like, if they were gonna do a good, they was gonna do a reunion. They should have brought it. This part one was horrible and boring.
You know, I'm very disappointed. But then again, the reunion was a direct reflection of how the whole season has been. The whole season has been blah. The reunion was no different. It was very blah. Um, you know, where are my notes? Let me get my notes in order over here. It wasn't given what's supposed to have been given what I thought was gonna have given what had given what it is. You know what I'm saying? I expected so much more, and it didn't give everything that I thought it was gonna give. So I'm a little bit upset about that. But like I said, the reunion made sense because of how the season was. The whole season was very blah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was, and it
I don't
seemed
like how everybody was coming at Candy though. It's like everybody hates Candy. I ain't like that. That part, I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
so
But we gonna get into it.
what I have said
Very
about
much
you.
so
Oh, my
bland.
ACL. Okay, it was very bland. It was. It
Mhm.
definitely was. It definitely was. And we try to get more people to try a chance to come in. So we're gonna take our time and everything and see, give it us. She decided to say, yes, she decided to say. And it was like to me, I think Drew was like Drew. She did okay and her thing like that, but it seemed like the second part they're gonna give a lot of her. It will be more of her focus because she carried the second half of the season anyway. So it's understood. And hold up, why they gave Ralph first chair? Like, what's going on here? They just booted Sheree and them to the side and gave Ralph first chair.
I mean, first of all, let me just get my take on the fashions real quick. I think as far as it came to the best dressed, I think that Monyetta did the damn thing in that pantsuit. Marlo calling it church lady, I didn't get that at all. I got that very boss ass bitch vibes from it. I like how the titties was pushed up. She got hips and legs and butts and all that, and the whole figure of it all. It looked good. Candy's dress looked good. I like that it did not fit in with the whole traditional prom dress look. I didn't like that. She was standing out. Them titties was titty. It was sitting up. She had the whole Bobbiana going on. I like that. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm not a fashion girl, but the main cast was a no. I think some of them came through. Now, Sonya and Sheree gave very basic. Now, of course, granted, Sonya is pregnant. She wants to accentuate her belly, but the dress was very plain. It was very basic. For this being your season 2, you would have thought she actually looked better last year's reunion than she did this year's reunion. I thought she looked way better. This, what she had on this year, gave more first season of Housewives look than last season for reunion. She looked way better. So, Sheree for you being seasoned at this. I didn't like the whole genie in a bottle mixed with the genie dominatrix thing going on. I didn't like that. It was not doing much for me at all. Now, Marlo and Kenya, they kind of both together sort of did like an old school glam type thing. Marlo looked like another version of Nene to me because Nene is known, hey J
Hey,
Boo, hey girl. Nene
hey.
is known for the big flowy extravaganza looking type things, and that's what Marlo kind of gave me. A little bit of old school Nene in a way with her fashions. Drew, no ma'am. No ma'am. I didn't, and what it kills me about Drew, because Drew is such a beautiful girl, such a beautiful girl. Even like when she performed at the review of the trailer for The Pass, the hair was not hidden, the dress it did not go together. Her outfit and everything for this reunion, it was cute, but I didn't like it. It did not look good, none of that whatsoever. And Courtney gave straight up alien superstar.
And what you are.
The titties look like a breastplate. You know how the girls do for the shows. Her titties look like a breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she just got them. If you did, girl, I ain't even mad at you because you spent good money on them because they was give. If you was going for them rock hard titties, you hit that bitch out the park.
Yes. Yeah, speaking of the fashion, yes.
Feather ball.
Showing them standing up was different from how they're sitting down. And based on sitting down, a lot of dresses was enough for me. I ain't afraid of that. Like you said, I did like Marietta because the pantsuit was simple and it's good, look good sitting down. And Candy's was the best to me when they sitting down. And it's like everybody else, I wasn't feeling that. Especially Marlo thing standing up was good, but sitting down looked like a overgrown coffee.
It was the big old
look like overgrown sheet. I said, girl, that's too much. That's
type
too
thing,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look like. I mean, yeah, the ponytail and everything like that, but I feel like she could have did better. Cheyenne was basic. Yeah, Courtney, nah, I didn't even care for it. It was like that.
Courtney was
Drew,
giving alien superstar.
Yeah. Drew, the hair and everything was nice, but the dress didn't look right. Like all them sitting down, they didn't really look like with the dresses. It looked like they were stuffed. They didn't look like at all. Candy and Miami was the best one because when I'm looking at it, watching them sitting down, I said, yes, they just seem well for the thing, what it is. Everybody else just looked overgrown and too much. So I didn't like it. I was sitting looking at it, I said, oh, y'all dress is ugly.
Yeah, it wasn't. I just wasn't like wowed. The like I said, the two that was just like, oh, okay, that's given was Manetta and Candy. I thought it was very cute. And like I said, Candy's dress was very different from everybody else's dress. That's what I liked about it. But yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, that was that. You know, the pleasure trees. Andy talked to everybody one-on-one, said how they doing, all that stuff like that, yada yada. So like that. It's in New York City for the reunion, and they had the Portugal inspired background. So I said, okay, that's cute. So they started off with Sheree, and talk about Sheree and Bob, and how the introduction of his child, and how did she know, and like that, and she just basically saying that she didn't know. She said at the time when he got introduced, he found out he had the child. They didn't take no blood test. The kids met her, and they did not tell her. And she said it was way before. Well, we all found out. We all kind of knew anyway. It was way before they got married and got together. So it really mattered that much. And she knew it was like that. But she said be divorced and everything. But she did say Bob met Martell, and the first time met at the house, and then Bob sometimes act like he don't want to leave the house. I said, this big ass house, I don't know why he be leaving. Sure. And then everything was
big ass mooch. He seemed like he's big, like he's worrisome. Like he's just, hey Renee Boo. He seemed like he's worrisome, like he's annoying, like he make inappropriate jokes. He says inappropriate things. He does inappropriate things. He just gives me ugh. Like he eat with his mouth open. Oh, he just gives me nasty man.
Yeah.
Hey Renee Boo.
And I was like, Sheree, I still don't believe that you didn't know. But it is what it is. She said she didn't. It is what it is. But she said it doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter. It didn't matter to us either. That's what it is. Before you got together, it didn't matter. So, and then anything from that? Because I don't think we need to do something with that.
Now, first of all, you forgot, you skipped over the part when Marlo tried to say all the girls copy off of her. They get all their fashions and everything for her. Child, I damn near spit my drink out when she said that. I was like, girl, from who?
Oh,
From
well,
you?
not from Marlo.
Marlo.
Not from Marlo.
Do you think that people are not going to see what you say on camera, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people
You
not
was doing a
going
lot of
to see it?
split talk in the reunion, and nobody was catching, but the CC was catching what she was saying. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, because she mumbles when she talk, like they say.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Her and Sheree was doing a whole lot of mumbling up under their breath, which
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like. Like, girl, when she made the whole comment, they need to get their money up. Girl, who?
For real. Oh,
Sheree,
then
who needs to get their money up, girl?
the other side of the Bo Bees. I said, oh, really? So you're calling them Bo? Oh, okay.
Sheree.
I know they was
Sheree was on the damn fool. But yeah, when she say Bob is over there, he don't want to leave. Like I said, he seemed like he a worse ass dude like that. Like he don't want to leave, and he comes by there on purpose, being messy, just doing messy, petty type things. That's what he seems like it's like. But I don't believe that she didn't know nothing about that girl at all whatsoever. I believe you knew bits and pieces of it, but that was probably your first time actually meeting her face to face, because she did have a little bit of shock to her. I will give her that. But I'm so sick. I hope Sheree is not one of the ones that's returning next season.
I don't either. She don't.
I hope not, because I don't want to see nothing else from Sheree.
I don't either.
I watch another fake ass storyline from Drew before I watch something else from Sheree. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want to either. Get out of face.
I don't want it.
So they Candy referring to something about the look. So the how thing about Sheree kind of looking like Drew and everything, and her little.
Oh wait, you forgot when she said she took a step back from Martell.
Oh yeah, the Martell thing. Oh yes, they did that.
Yeah, Andy had asked her like, so what's
the Martell? Yeah, she's saying that she took a step back from him and everything because every time it's something going on with him, it's always a mess. I said, girl, that's why, because he's a love marriage husband. You don't know what's going on with him and his freaking side chick and him going at the freaking male all the damn time. Like, girl, you need to start watching the shows. You need to start investigating. That's a quick investigation right there. It's right on your TV, your own. Kia trying to tell you this tea and you don't want to listen to it. Child, that's what I'm saying, girl. It's right there on TV. Just go on freaking the website and find out what he's been doing. And it's not only that, it's a YouTube channel that's dedicated to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville news all the time. Yeah, I don't know who that person is. I ain't saying that. So like, there ain't no free promo over here. It's a YouTube channel dedicated to all Love and Marriage Huntsville news that always talk about the tea. So, girl, you can find out this information, and you're a celebrity, so you can find out more than
you
what we
can
can
easily find it out. She was just like that. When it came to him, there was a whole lot of noise. It was just constant noise, and granted, I'll give her. She was like, I liked him, but I love me first. Hey, boo, hey, going on? What's going on? And so she was like, I liked him, but I like me first. So I decided to put me first. I put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Like she said, she gotta put herself first when it comes to that or whatnot. But don't make it seem like everybody was just coming at you for no reason and hating on you because of Martell and blah, 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 blah. Because I also find it so convenient that now you have to take a step away from him, or you decide to take a step away from him now that Love and Marriage Huntsville finna get ready to start filming again. So now he got to go back to his day job. You know what I'm saying? So now he got to go back to work. So now you got to play it off like, okay, I ain't mad at you. You do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, and that's when
still talk and we still hang out, but I gotta take a step back.
Okay, girl, you say so, boo.
Whatever you say, girl. Whatever you say, because you use delusional land all the time. I mean, at the end of the day, you probably one of his heavens, so it is what it is, girl. So then that's all that. That's what Kim brought up the freaking revenge P. on about Martell, about the ex, and let's get right past that. Like it was no tomorrow. It was like it was nothing. I said, that was an important thing to know about. I said, girl, but Sheree said, oh well, it's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise. I said, oh, okay. You want to know about that, huh? Okay. You better start learning what the people do or other people, because sometimes that's a clear red flag to see indicating to know what the hell how they act. So you think you all different? I hate when y'all know what other people going through with the same person and thinking it ain't gonna happen to you, and then when it happens to you, or worse, now you want to be crying. Everybody will be on your. That you want people on your side. I said no. You should have learned what they did before. It's right there, child. Just because it happened to you, it happened. Child, people need to start learning.
Granted, some people do change. I'd understand if it was years, like decades or so later, and that you've actively seen this person go to counseling and go through different growth. But if it's been a couple months and this person is exactly the same characteristics, carrying on doing the same thing,
after they woke up, they ain't changed that quick.
Ain't nothing changed. This person is exactly the same. Girl, bye. Stop it. You slow.
So they went to start talking about Drew and Sheree starting looking alike, and how was the thing, the nose thing, and she started looking like Drew. And they said, well, King, I was silent to the thing. Y'all kind of looking like in the picture. Oh, my Spotify acting up. Y'all looking like the same in the picture. And Sheree gonna say, well, that was my worst look. So I was like, oh, so you trying to play her? You trying to play Drew? That was my worst look. So you think we looking at my worst look, then that's something. I said, okay, girl.
All she could have said was, look here, my face was swollen up at that point because I had just had my surgery done. It wasn't the best photo, but if you're going to try to shade her by saying that was you'd rather you put yourself down to shade her. Do you realize how stupid that sounds?
Well,
that was my worst photo. So that was a read of yourself. That wasn't a read on her. That was a read on yourself. Like, Sheree, you are a walking read. Your damn self. That makes no sense, what you just said.
Well, I was like, okay, you try to make it seem like Drew is ugly. And then you say that's your worst look.
What I'm saying, like that was my worst photo. You did a couple of interviews that day with that look. With that small look after surgery face. Girl, get the out of here with that. You just sounded real stupid with that.
She definitely did. I was like, Sheree. So they got into Kenya. Like, so they was like, Kenya, your divorce ain't finalized yet? I said, it wasn't finalized yet, but okay, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, you know what you're doing, Andy.
So she said, no, it's not finalized yet. It's like he is holding me in contempt and stuff like that. And he said, so what he's trying to say? Basically saying that Kenya is trying to not allow him to see his child. And also he used that, because we all found out on social media that he was trying to use that, using what Marlo did at that trip when they went to the HBCU trip thing and kicking her door and everything. And he trying to use that and say she put her daughter in a dangerous situation. And I said, if it wasn't for Marlo being freaking beastie, like she was a figure transformer or something like that, then it wouldn't be no issue kicking on the door like that, like she had no training. So to use that as a way to come after Kenya, you was a foul, Mark. You very foul. And they're like that. So we come to find out, that. So they asked Marlo about that. Marlo said, well, I want to apologize to Brooklyn for another situation and everything. I want to apologize to Brooklyn. I said, apologize to Brooklyn. I said, that's cute that you apologize, but Kenya said you should have called me. It's like that. What's up? Why you didn't call me? Like, what's going on? You want to apologize to Brooklyn, but you didn't want to apologize to me? Okay. But before we move to the figure epic fail reveal, what you say about all that?
Well, I thought it was funny, not funny, because I don't ever want to be in Kenya's shoes. Kenya was like, she wanted to like talk or whatnot. I keep seeing myself glitching, y'all, buffering. So I think I might turn my camera off for a minute.
Yeah, might do that because
I don't want to I hate to look like I'm delayed when I'm talking because it just throwing me off my ADD. But yeah, when she said, she had got subpoenaed or whatnot, and I thought she was really getting ready to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which Mark is low down to the ground anyway for wanting to subpoena her for some shit that she didn't have no control over. She didn't have no control over the way that Marlo was gonna act. Nobody knew that Marlo was gonna act like that. Only Marlo knew that Marlo was gonna get on there and act the fool like the way that she did, right? So for him to try to hold Kenya in contempt, that just shows how low down to the ground and how he's just biting at the bit to do anything to be petty with Kenya, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, baby, when I thought Kenya was finna do something with the people, when she was like, matter of fact, she said I had to I got a subpoena and I subpoenaed Mark's phone records and I see that you talked to him. As a matter of fact, you're now subpoena and you have to appear in court because of the whole situation that happened with Brooklyn and because you were trying to get dirt, blah, 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 blah. She passes it to Andy thinking Andy gonna pass it off to Marlo. Everybody was gagged. Even I was gagged. I was like, oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. Shit.
I had to clutch my pearls. I was like, oh, she getting ready to get. And I knew something was up the way Andy did that little funny ass laugh that he did. He was like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait, hold on. When he did that, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. He finna say something because that petty ass laugh that he did, I already knew it's finna be something. He was like, girl, this is blank. I
was like, that'll blank subpoena.
You can't gather nobody with no blank subpoena, girl. And the way she tried to play, it is. Oh, my bad. They must have printed out the wrong one. Oh, but don't worry about it, because you will be subpoenaed. But I ain't subpoenaed today, though. That's what I'd have said if I was Marlo, but I ain't subpoenaed today. All right, girl. Whatever you say, girl. I got you, boo.
Yes. Yeah, that Blake subpoena was crazy. Now she did tweet saying that she did officially subpoena her after the reunion. So she definitely got the papers. And we saw the picture on Twitter of the documentation on subpoena. But I was like, girl, first of all,
even still, that wasn't real documents neither, because somebody called that out because she had the to and from of the judge's name both on it. Let me see if I can find it. So go keep talking. Let me see if I can find it because somebody called her out on that.
Yes. But yeah, that's first of all, you put it behind your back. It's all folded up. And then you gonna set it like it was all filled out. And then Andy said, oh, it's blank. It's blank. She's like, oh, it's the one. I said that was a horrible landing. How you land something that stupid like that, Kenya? Like, Kenya, you fell off. You should be on point. And you fell off with the prop. Like, you had that one thing. And you messed, like, come on.
You had one job.
Well,
where the heck is
it? Exactly, because she did mention other things. Doing Discovery, that she found out Marlo's number is paired in Mark's phone. Now she don't know what the text message or anything was saying, but she found out that Marlo's number was on the records. So she asked him, and I guess he told her that she was trying to get dirt off of her. And I feel like that's something Marlo would do, because lately Marlo's been doing a lot of stuff to go towards Kenya. Remember that whole thing about the poor?
Yeah, she's
poor and the nanny and stuff like that. And she was going saying stuff about Kenya and what she's supposed to do, and got the sister and all poor mixed up and trying to get them have a bad relationship with Kenya. Yeah, Marlo was doing a lot for them against Kenya. So I'm not surprised that Marlo would do stuff like that.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. I just seen it this morning.
And they also say you come to my event and you were so good to come up to my husband and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And ask about the event and stuff like that. So Kenya was taken aback about that. So how you so comfortable coming up to my husband and asking some questions and stuff like that? And I said, oh, that's true.
After that, that's when they asked Sheree about her boyfriend supposed to be paying for her birthday dinner.
Mm-hmm. Marlo was kind of denying. No, Willie, that didn't happen. No, I'm not going, everything. And I said, girl, you subpoena, you gotta go. So I would be contempt. I said, girl, you don't want to go back to jail unless you like it.
And I was just gonna say, unless you like it up in there, you know something we don't know, child. But I ain't mad at you if you feeling it, girl. Okay,
yeah, I said, So yeah, they went into about the bills thing about the party and with Martell. So speaking of that, I said, you and Martell. She said, well, if I want to invite anybody to my birthday party, it was my birthday night, it's like, and Martell was invited guest. So if I invite people, she said, so you will pay the bill, like Andy said. She said, nah, why would I do that? I said, that's dumb you because you were so quick to talk about it. The girl, you got to understand. Yes, if you invite people out, then people you invite and everything, they expect you to take care of it. It's like that. Especially you have Martell by your side, they expect you to take care of it. It's a birthday party. Now we know all people know that the birthday person don't pay. It's like that. So it is what it is. But you try to make it seem like it was a Martell hosting. So it was you, girl. So obviously in other etiquettes, it's like you will host who will be paying the bill. It's like that. But
and then on top of that, you kept giving different, like, first you made it seem like it was Martell that put the thing together. Now it's your birthday party. But so how did Martell even get put up in it in the first place? We wouldn't even be talking about him paying nothing had he not get, like, how did he get brought up in it in the first place? Was he the one that was out there inviting people? Because if so, it don't matter. Somehow, one way or another, he got put up in it that he's supposed to be the person that's goddamn or whatever, paying for it, however the hell it go. Either way it go, god dang it. He got put up in it, and he the one that's he your boyfriend. I know if he called me and invited me to a dinner, unless I got my man with me that's gonna pay for my dinner. If he called me, invite me to a dinner, and he specifically say, hey, listen, it's, you know, everybody paying for their own thing. Yeah, I'm gonna think he paying for it. The way he calling inviting people out. But I'm also gonna have my own money to pay for my shit. So I ain't got to cash app his ass nothing.
Exactly. You ain't trying to come in my face and trying to say I'm broke.
Hell no.
I pay for my own thing, pay for my thing, walk out. Shit.
You said pay for my thing and walk out.
Get out of here. So Andy said, you got an interesting relationship with bills. Can you pay my bills and pay my telephone bills? Right?
What I did not like from that is Andy was shading Sheree. Why did she take that and flip that to once again throw that on Candy? Andy was shading you. That was your opportunity to lay back into Andy, but you decided to flip that and put that on Candy for what?
You know she does that most of the time. She always flipping it on, reflecting back on Candy. I don't know why she got it hard on Candy, but she does that a lot.
Well, I thought that was stupid as hell.
Yeah, it was
very dumb.
Flex. She said, "Oh, speaking of that, so I got a bill, and I got something from this person saying that I paid her and everything." I said maybe it could be one person you paid off, but you got a history of not paying people. Girl, did the finale you saying that the bill collector get their money when you get their money?
Okay.
So you said that your own mouth.
You forget
that you'll be paying.
You said that.
Sure. I said, girl, you the one who said the people don't get their money when they get their money. So after that, you don't be paying people. Sure. And then they start going back and forth. Candy and Sheree start going back and forth with the plastic surgery thing. And that was I don't know what was going on. Both you and Candy was mumbling over your words. Stuttering. I said, what's going on here?
They was both kind of stinging each other. But you know what? Sheree needed that intro in order to bring out all of these little props and shit that she had. Because it started to get real stupid between them. Because like I said, Sheree used that instead of her getting back into Andy's ass like she should have. She decided to flip that to get on Candy. Then it got into the whole, you know, people not suing me for stealing ideas and blah 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 blah. And then they just started to go back and forth where you about your surgery, your plastic surgery, and then it got to well, everybody up here's got plastic surgery, and then Sheree stands up talking about bitch, you could never. Girl, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody trying to. What is you talking about, Sheree? I could never what? I could never accomplish what I'm not going for anyway. You absolutely right. That don't make no damn sense. And again, she only needed that so she could have that as a leeway to bring out these damn She by Shein news pamphlets that she brought out. The pamphlets was completely dedicated to dissing Candy. Once again, that was your whole angle, your whole everything. This whole season was to go to Candy, and it was off-putting. It did not land. It looked horrible, and that's how I feel about that. Period.
Yes, I agree. It's like you going on about the plastic surgery. I said, girl, so are you denying you getting the plastic surgery? You on natural again? Because that's what ladies are saying. They saying you got work done, but you trying to make it seem like you didn't get work done, and that's what the problem is. Like they commit, they got work done. You're up here trying to act like you on natural. So stop doing that. It's like you got your work done, and you did get your nose done, and people seen it, and now you trying to deny you didn't get that nose done at that time.
Yes, and ain't nobody putting you down for that.
I will, but don't lie about it either. Good, you got it done, and we seen it, and trying to make it act like you didn't do it. So like that. Then she put out the She News, and I was like, "What's up with She News?" That She News was dusty because at the end of the day, you spent all that time putting together reviews about Candy business, and what was the same one that was upset that Candy was repeating what everybody was saying on Twitter and stuff like that about your businesses when you had 14 years getting your thing together and you barely have nothing, overpriced, wrinkle of products, and people really didn't even showcase your products. You had no profit turn. And I was understand that making a profit in the new business doesn't go always in the first years like that. But girl, you got a long time to go. All these years, and you getting a profit and you really ain't showing nothing. Girl, get out of our face. So you spent all that time on She News when you could have spent that time on your own business. So that was dumb. And you got a website of the She News as well.
Of the She News, girl, you look so stupid. That was the dumbest thing.
You want to get revenue off of that? I said, okay, who was signing up for that? Because I'm not. I don't know who else is signing up for that. If
you should have been making your own damn designs on how the hell you gonna sell some fashions finally.
For real.
And then when she had the whole nerve to sit up there and say to Candy, like, you so worried about what's going on in my soul. Because like Candy was saying, because you got a whole, like, none of your stuff on the runway is on the actual website. And she was like, so what? Bitch, so what? That's your business. That's your whole thing. And why are you so worried about? No, everybody else was bringing the shit up. She ain't doing nothing but simply to responding to the shit that everybody else was bringing up and kept coming back to her, like her auntie said, coming back to her with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I was like, that She News. I mean, how y'all feel in the chat about the She News? Because I ain't care for it. That was too much energy to put on somebody that you don't care about.
Very stupid.
I wouldn't be doing all that. I said, F you. I said that way. So don't come around next season getting on mad when if I talk about yours when you have put a whole freaking new magazine and news articles about me. So if I want to come at you every chance I get, I will come at you every chance I get. If you're gonna have an extra, I said, remember She News? I'm gonna keep saying that. Remember She News? I like that. So don't say nothing about what I'm doing.
I would never let that bitch lay that shit down either.
For real. They said, remember She News? So if I have to like to come after you, because remember She News.
Oh, you gonna hear my mouth?
Oh, you gonna hear my nose? Oh, She News? Okay then. Your business backing it. Why you talking about business? She News.
She watched this bitch.
For real. She News. She watched
this bitch.
So I will keep saying that till she will start real milling. I said we're gonna be real milling together, girl. Child. So then they talk about the bag. So Annie said, well, Sheree got a gift for you, Drew. She said, oh, what is it? So Sheree came on the back. She said, you always say that you didn't get no bag because we took the bag away from you, which you did. And you took the bag away from her and everything. So she gave it to took the bag to Candy, had Candy look inside the bag, and Candy put out the freaking the prop they use for camera scenes, for actor scenes and scene. I said, I said, oh, okay. And that was something.
You know, like
I said, oh, okay.
Like I said, I don't know whoever the girls was that Sheree was talking to, But I really think that they just need to go back to the drawing board with her and just get her to practice a little bit more because they was not landing.
It wasn't.
And
It
I
wasn't.
wasn't here for it.
That timing was all off. I was like, okay, the ANC. It can't say ANC, and nobody really laughed. I said,
Everybody was like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
yeah.
And that was it. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
That's what I would have done.
Get the hell up out of here.
Sure. They would say, Vincent, what's going to laugh? I said, oh, because it was boring. It is what it is. Yeah. So they went to talk about the whole spill about the movie and everything and about the pay. Because she mentioned about how she gonna do lifetime and better, and she's not doing these independent kind of films anymore, whatever it is. And she decided to do it because it was Todd first, and she wanted to give her an opportunity. And we come to find out she's a union actress. I said, okay, you're a union, oh my girl. That's one almost. Oh, yeah.
Good for you, girl.
Oh, the actors do got a union. It's the reality star trying to get a union. Never mind. So like that. Oh, okay. So she got a union, and she said she don't get paid less than what she usually go for. So I want to know what you usually go for then, because Nicole Katie, she pay you way more than $10,000. So what do you usually go for, girl? And she said she will do independent movies. It just depends what it is. But I said, girl, you made it seem like you ain't doing those small budget movies anyway. So it got to be Lifetime and more. So you kind of ish on the rest of the independent movies. But you say you would do it. So I said, don't come about no money then. Shoot. So they went back and forth about that. And then they talked about the lies. The lies going on between Candy and stuff like that. Because Drew mentioned about how the whole thing about the kissing and how you bring that up to not trying to promote your video and movie, and then why you so insistent about that. And Candy is saying, like, I don't want you to make me look like a liar and try to make it a liar. Because, Candy don't like to be called a liar. She's going to try to talk you down if you call her a liar. So,
okay, don't call her no liar because she's going to prove you wrong every time.
So about the lion thing, and I was like, okay, so Drew, it is a far-fetched because the movie was not thought of 2 years ago when all this happened to think that she was going to use that to promote the business and everything. The only part about this whole kissing thing, it ain't really brought up unless freaking Marla sent that to LaToya, and then y'all decided to bring it up to us even though this was happening off screen. I said, it was all Kim, why the hell y'all trying to talk about it? It's like that. Well, it is what it is. So what, she kiss a girl, whatever. But other than that, yeah, that little clip of what Kenny said was, I thought I saw it, but if I didn't see it, my bad. I said that did look messed up because you were so adamant that you did see it. But she was saying, no, I'm going to try and take a joke if you were saying that. But yes, LaToya Sign did say something, and it was true. LaToya has been changing her story. Remember, she said it didn't happen. Then she said it didn't happen. Then she said it didn't happen. Like, what is it? That's why I said I need to see proof. If y'all had a proof of that little scene, y'all need to stop talking about it.
At this point, yeah, roll that beautiful bean footage because I'm sick and tired of the going back and forth. Because yeah, that damn Tanya, whatever, she keep changing her story and she getting on my nerves.
For real. And then about the mental illness and how Drew had an issue with Candy bringing up that she thought it was a lie and everything. Which I feel like that was off putting to even think that somebody would lie about having a mental illness and everything. And people would use that as a scapegoat, but I would usually understand and believe person who bringing it up if they say they have it. So that whole little thing between her and Courtney when they had to sit down, Candy, you had to understand that was a backlash because y'all were trying to downplay that she has it and trying to play it off like, I was like, oh, that's messed up. So yeah, they say you lying. Drew said, where's the lie at? Everybody said you are a liar, Drew. I said, Drew, you was a liar, girl.
You are a known liar, Drew.
You was a liar, girl. But I don't think that your sister would lie about her mental illness. So I don't think that was a lie and everything. But they's like, sis, you're no liar. Like, how we gonna believe you? And it said, lies. We're going back to the lies. And after all that said and done, Drew said, Kenny, we good? Sis, we good over there? I was like, oh.
Everybody was like, girl, if you don't get the hell on somewhere, now y'all are good. The hell is wrong with you?
no. Mm-mm. I said, that should be good.
You better be good and kiss my ass, girl. What the hell is wrong with you? Are we good? Girl, you better get
That's what I was
Great
like,
luck for
yes, you
mine.
got a whole argument that you say you good. It's like that. But so Andy asked you, she said, I said, now in the reunion, Ralph is here. Are you ready to share some details about your divorce that you didn't share before? Because now y'all are around. And she just hoping things will happen and get better. But the ladies was hoping that Drew and Ralph was reconcile. I said, oh really? That's what y'all
Hell
want?
no.
I was like, oh, y'all see what he did to her all this time. And now y'all want them to reconcile? No, no man, no ham, no bacon and cheese. That's not happening. And I said, oh, y'all really want that? Oh no. Can we not do that?
I mean, I get it, Pete, because nobody wants to see anybody get divorced, right? I
Mm-hmm.
totally get that. But at the same time, child, you don't know what she went through with that goddamn man.
Oh
People been
yeah, we
telling
all
me the
seen
same thing about my ex.
it.
Oh, I don't want to see y'all get divorced. I don't want to see that. Well, goddamn it, you want to take my shoes in? Just take them and live in them and walk with them then, okay? You never know, child. And like I said, he gives off big asshole energy.
Oh
Mm-mm.
well, he was doing so much gaslighting and everything. So they went to talk about Kenya shading her about her music and everything. And they did apologize to each other on Twitter. I saw that today. But yeah, she said it was a joke, it was a shading and everything, and blah blah blah. I do believe you was great in your craft and stuff like that. So she apologized for that. And Drew let it go. She didn't really have much to say. So we did talk about the kiss in the movie. And she said Candy is a candy coated lie. I said, oh shit.
I thought that was kind of funny. Candy coated lie.
Not a
But
candy
you
coated
wrong. You
lie.
real wrong. You
Shoot.
wrong. Okay, you got jokes.
For real. And that's what everybody they say was made up. But Candy said the way how you lied to me right now, I can imagine how you were lying and gaslight Ralph. I said, ooh.
Now, Candy, girl, you better stop
Girl,
it now.
don't do that, girl. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't do that, girl. I
Don't do
get you
that.
mad, but stop
I
it,
know you
girl.
mad, but don't do that. Cause now you trying to Now can Drew do something to push his buttons? Maybe. But I don't feel like she gaslight him like more that he does that to her. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's what she said about the "Are we good?" I said she said that comment. Then you say you good. I said, mm. So they took a break and then they came back. Monietta and oh, Charles, we'll call something else. Monietta and came out.
Oh, child, no way. Hold on now.
For real, and Kate came out. So they asked Courtney, "What is your relationship with Ralph? How y'all connected and everything?" She said, "Well, my dad's sister is married to his uncle."
And I didn't realize that we both grew up at my aunt's house. I didn't even realize that. How did you not realize that y'all both grew up at y'all aunt's house?
For
How?
real.
That makes no damn sense to me. I can tell you all the cousins that's been at my aunt's house right now. Renita, Donitra, Dun, Ziggy, Lil Ricky, Eric, all of us. We done all been at my auntie and my Aunt Phyllis' house, on my Aunt Carolyn house before. You with the name all the cousins that you how can you claim that you done grew up over there, but you don't know, you don't remember that? You
Hey,
just
don't know
met him
that.
6 months ago.
For
Girl,
real.
kiss my ass. Kiss my entire ass. The crack of it. You is just lying.
Katie has done this to a few of the ladies. Why is her business what Drew does? Child, I ain't really none of their business what they people do. Child, they mind their own business sometimes.
I just feel like Candy coming back at her because you lying. So because you lying, she gonna put all of them out there. Oh yeah, I'm naming all the cousins, okay?
Yes.
Ziggy, Andrea, Renita, all of them. Okay,
Well,
I'm naming all of them. I can
you
name
need
you
to know
all
your
of them that
cousins.
have growed up over there at either my grandma, I call it my Mima, my grandma house, my Mima house, my Aunt Phyllis house, my Aunt Carolyn house. Come on now, and
You would
how
know your
you
cousins,
claim
especially the
that you
first
have
cousin.
grew up in the same house with him as your cousin, but she just met him 6 months ago? Courtney, shut up. That's a lie. When
Oh,
she said that, I was like, girl, now so name the cousins.
Neighbor
Her
cousins.
name cousin. Girl, you a
Neighbor.
lie. Shut up.
Neighbor. Don't forget sticky butt. I know.
Okay, Stank Butt Pookie.
Stick boo boo
Okay,
boo.
Pooh, Bam Bam, Wham Wham, all of them. Okay, come on,
Uh-uh.
don't play. Don't play. All of them.
Shay Shay and everybody. Come on now.
All of them.
Yeah, I said, girl. And I said, that is way far removed. So Eddie said it. She said, girl, that's not really, that's a weak link connection between you and Ralph. I said, I know that's right. Go ahead, Andy. You better call her out. So Drew was saying you a fake cousin, you unverified fake cousin. That's what sister's saying. And Courtney said, Drew, everything about you is fake. Everything about you is fake, Drew. And they would say, I said, oh, Drew. So then hell go Drew put out the prop. I said, Drew, it was funny the first time, but don't try to keep doing that. She put out a plum and threw it and doing that freaking Marlo's dress. Marlo said, don't be
I was like, girl, what's the significance of the plum? It's like, okay, they ran out of peaches. So, girl, here you go. Here, plum. Girl, you could have kept that good ass plum.
for real. That
I
plum
don't stand by no fruit like that. You could have kept that good ass plum. Girl, stop.
Andy nasty behind took the plum and ate it. I said, I know that's
Right, I love me some plums too. Don't play with it.
That's I said, don't play with that. I know that's right, Andy said, let me eat that shit. It's not in the floor for that long. So they asked Marlo about her Scotty. She said, oh, yeah, me and Scotty. You know I had sex with Scotty. I said, oh, okay, we didn't know that. Because the last time you checked, you tell us that you wasn't doing all that.
Mm-hmm. I know y'all was bumping ugly.
Yeah, we know we was bumping the ground. You didn't try to lie.
Right.
Sure, ain't nothing wrong with the bumping ground. I know it's right. Sure, you know we was doing that. So you did have sex with Scotty. We all know that. You ain't gonna have no guy who could cook for you all that sort of that Jamaican thing and looking nice with the salt and pepper bear. And you didn't test out the waters yet. Yeah, you know you lying. And she made it seem like it was like old news. You know we had sex. I said no, we didn't.
Yeah, because you made it seem like you was the church girl. Girl, bye.
Oh, no. Shoot. So they talk about her expulsion on the record. She said, oh, yeah, Courtney is still helping me. Ain't no Phaedra. I said,
Phaedra. Oh, girl, you good as lost that case. And denied. Next case.
Denied. Yeah, when she lost to Bob and Bob had
next case.
I will never forget when Bob won and he represented his own self. I said, Phaedra, how you let someone
And
win?
Bob is the idiot. How you lose to an idiot like Bob?
Yeah. Like she was so unprepared. I said, oh no, Phaedra. Oh. And now look, I don't know how I'm looking forward to seeing her married to medicine. I do not look forward to seeing her. Yeah, I know we'll be watching that in Potomac together, so you know. Whew. Yeah, I pray for me for that season. Pray for me, cause shoot. So they talk about this whole thing about why it was so important for you, Ken, to bring up the not say the DMs to Sheree. I go back and Ken said, at that time y'all was casual, y'all wasn't serious. So when I thought y'all was serious, then I was starting to bring it up to you, Sheree. So you should have gone up to me before that. I won't take that road. I said, Sheree, and she would have told you anyway. You would still probably go down that road, girl. Don't try to play yourself. Don't like you don't listen to nobody but yourself. So you go try and convince us that if Ken did tell you about the DMs, you would not talk to Martell?
No. You still would have been like, okay, well, I'll do what I want to with that information and you know, blah, 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 blah. Girl, please, you still would have been looking for a reason. Get the hell on somewhere, Sheree. I'm not believing nothing that you say no more, woman.
For real. I said, Sheree, stop it. And then they get to the whole thing in between Roy and this. About Roy dated Marlo. It wasn't even that much of a date. They went to Taco Bell, whatever. So yada yada. It was a lot going on. And then they would talk about how he was around or not around as much. Ken was trying to explain a lot of stuff she was explaining, and Danny was trying to debunk everything she was saying. I said, Ken, you get your story together, girl? Because I don't know. And they just said, oh, well, that was already filmed. That was already rap. No, but when you said that, that's already rap. I said, dang. So what happened? Where's Roy? I was like, damn, Andy, you on it with the ladies today.
Andy was like, but no, we already rapped. But yeah, even when they showed that, she was like, no, because when they showed the super trailer, yeah, but we had already rapped when the super trailer had showed, though. What I'm saying, that we was already wrapped though. I say, Andy, if you don't shut your little shady ass up, because you getting on my nerves.
It's no real mellow,
You
right?
and your shade getting on my nerves, for real,
Yeah,
for real.
sure. They still talk about the Bone Collector as like, okay, the Bone Collector title, because you know that was Sharade's title for a while now. And who was the Bone Collector this season? Marietta. Who they said? I forgot. But the Bone Collector was Sharade's title because she still was doing that, and she was trying to be a peacemaker. And I said, she ain't really do much with peacemaking, but okay, good.
No, they were like, well, can you say both at the same time, that she's a bone collector and a peacemaker? No, the hell, no, I can't say that at all.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't making no kind of peace. She just being messy.
Mm-hmm.
And she too old. Quite honestly, would it be her or Marlo is the oldest person on this cast, and you shouldn't be acting like that. I'm sorry, I'll say it. You are too old to be acting the way that you acting. Cut it out. It's not even cute.
It's not. It's not. And then it definitely wasn't. And then they asked Marlo, hey Brittany Boo.
Hey, Brit.
They asked Marlo to critique the ladies' fashions. I said, girl, I don't know why you asked Marlo to treat everybody's fashion, because Marlo looked like a freaking own ground comforter sheet. When she was sitting down looking like that, I said, Marlo, you don't look like yourself. But okay, girl. But she looked like standing up with different poses, but sitting down looked like you was an own grown sheet. Like you just cut a half of the sheet, quarter of the sheet, put it over your head. That's it. So she took everybody, critiquing everyone. She definitely like Courtney's, and she was hard critiquing to the other side of the couch than the people on her side of the couch. I said, of course, normal.
Is it normal?
For real. Sure. Like, Courtney said. All right, so the whole thing about the videotaping and sending to LaToya and everything, because I said, yeah, both Marietta and Marlo did record the private conversation you had off camera. But the only thing about it that Marlo sent it to LaToya. And said, why do you send it to LaToya? That was crazy, because it was like, it was no necessary. She said, I wanted to send her because you know, wanted to see what the hell they talked about. I said, oh, well, she needs to be in this season. And she wouldn't know. She could see it herself if she wouldn't know what the hell they were talking about. We had to send
that part.
Yeah, that was too much, Marlo. So then the whole thing about the colluding. She said, no, we wasn't doing that and everything. We was trying to talk about what happened, and I was imitating Drew, and that be this and that be that. I said, so we imitating doing what? What Drew did that was doing all that. We're calling everybody bees, and you have to imitate. Okay. I don't think
I ain't falling for it. I ain't falling for it.
I wasn't either. I said, hold up. Candy or y'all, what's up with the white cock? What's up with that? This is dick. What's going on here? What the hell? I was so cringe when y'all said that. I said, and so I said, no, y'all is black ladies. Y'all say cock. Y'all
white cock.
For real. I was like, no, that was saying that over and over and over again. I said, y'all don't sound like saying that. Oh, okay. Y'all, who was this Michelin, whatever her name is, on Instagram? Because she took her mission to go at the Michelin. What her name is? Michelin, whatever her name is on Instagram. That she went to Kenyon store trying to put her on blast, that she wasn't open.
That girl, yeah. And Kenya ended up coming through actually saying what happened. Stupid.
Yes. So Kenya did a reunion, and I said, because did she see that? No, the reunion aired that. She did it that early that Sunday. Yeah, so I don't know why she took a part. If she would have waited, then she would have found out why the hell it was like the way it was when you went over there, right? Millie Chun. Oh, that's her name. Okay. Oh, Chung Lee, man. Millie Chun.
Chung Lee, baby.
Sure. So Ken said at the reunion that she had a soft opening, and she's adding the second loft on the second floor, adding a loft to the second floor, and this is the construction. So she said they could do that, and while stopping, and she could still open doors while they're still under construction, for the 6 months instead of waiting 6 months and not open, and she could still open the doors while the construction is still going on. So if you would have waited to the reunion day, you would find out the answer why you saw the construction the second floor not being done. She's in construction right now, but the soft opening was happening, and whatever you seen in that was not the lobby that you seen it, is another area, whatever location that Kenya had the soft opening at. So I would say, girl, you were trying to go over there trying to shade and trying to criticize her, and for what? I was supposed to business. She said, I told you I was gonna come in, checking it out. I said, did she say it was open yet? She said it was not open to the fall. And then in the reunion, she said that the second loft is being renovated, being construction right now. So what you say we had to think about all that? Because I was like, that was dusty. I was like, come on, like y'all be too invested to go investigate people's stuff outside of the show.
I'm saying it don't make no sense. Y'all doing way too doggone much. She did a similar September, spring, summer.
Ooh, she did.
A collective letter to allow Selena. Child.
Oh, Melachon, she did the same thing. Oh, child, she knows much. I said that was stupid. And now you look dusty because it's been already told why. And Candy, Candy came into the defense. She said, girl, you putting out all wrong information for no apparent reason and not even know all the facts. And then I guess the girl came back at Candy, said like you did and something like that. I said, girl, what comeback was that?
What kind of comeback was that, you idiot?
Well,
that just, and I had said this in our DMs. I'm not with that whole exposure society that people are doing now. People be so quick to put a story out like B. Scott or Love B. Scott was wanted to be the first one to report that they're doing a whole wash of the Housewives of Atlanta cast when really no, there are people that's not returning for the new season. They're not doing a revamp of the whole cast, allegedly or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I just can't stand that when people want to be the one to rush to put the first story out about people, just expose people in general about stuff, because you end up looking dumb afterwards. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10.
Well. So Drew was saying something towards Courtney, and then going back and forth. So Drew said, "Let me say that." I said, "No, I know that's right, Drew." That's why I said that's what Drew was in the first chair, because she was clocking in, especially to the Wars, the last one. Throughout the reunion, she was clocking in. Even though the reunion was dry, but Drew was clocking in, man, earning her fee first seat. She says, let me get something with you, fake cousin. Don't you ever bring my son up in your mouth ever again and bring him up. She said, what? So what you gonna do? So are you gonna do what? I ain't know what I said. Don't you ever bring up my son, because you send my son and then get out my mouth. She said, so what? So like what? Like what you gonna do? I said, girl, you really want her to windmill you behind. Okay, go ahead. So she said, you bring it up in the thing, and she said, no, I did not bring up your son. Andy said, you did.
You did. Yeah, I was proud of Andy too. Yep, yeah, you did.
You did. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. She said, yes, you bring up my son in the camera and everything. You didn't know the camera was rolling. She said, well, yes, and I said it multiple times. So what is it? Did I say it, or did you say it multiple times? Because now you admitted to yourself that you did talk about the son. And trying to play it off you didn't. Until Andy called you out on it. Now you try to say, oh, well, I said it multiple times, and I didn't know the camera was rolling. No, you did not know the camera was rolling.
You didn't know that. No.
The camera was all the way up here.
They caught you out on it.
You was kept going, thinking that the camera was not rolling. So you thought it was not rolling. They're trying to get you the adoption, that she was going to get the adopted or decide, so she could just pawn decide off the thing, so she could go be with somebody else and he could pay the bills. Girl, you was sacky, and I said, Drew, you better come at her in the reunion for that. And I'm glad Drew did. Now, whether Drew go fight her or not, I don't think she will, but she will tell you all. Get my son out your mouth. And don't talk about the adoption. That was tacky, and I was not here for that either. I said, Courtney, you can say whatever you want to say, but bringing that adoption up was a touchy subject, and it's something that they was talked about and having and done, until Ralph decided not to do it.
That was a sucker move for her to even bring up anyway. Mm-hmm. But like, they got her liquored up on that tequila. Her mic was hot, and she didn't know that. And so I'm glad they caught that on there. Courtney made herself look like a complete idiot this season, and I hope and pray they do not bring her back again. Mm-hmm. She was a horrible addition to this. She did not. I'll give it to her. she kept some of the entertainment on there going because, quite honestly, this was a whole blah season. The whole season was just kind of dry as it was. So yeah, she kept a little bit of the entertainment going. I will give her that. But overall, it no. We could have did better.
Could have. She said, "Oh, so and what? And what?" And she said, "That's it. I'm done. We done. We done." And that's it. That's how you end it. And I said, "Oh, yeah, I know that's right, Drew. You better get it together." But it seems like the second part, it could be mostly Drew because Drew and Ralph go finally talk. Hope they share some tea because I was like, "How the hell you go have this whole additional sit down or finale and y'all ain't say nothing?" I said, "So what the hell
The
y'all
whole
gonna
time,
do?" And y'all
exactly.
didn't say no information, nothing new. So hopefully we get more of the information there. And then we find out Ralph sat in the first chair, bumped the rest of the ladies off to the other side. I said, "Oh, not the first chair." They're trying to do the whole Quad and Dr. G kind of scenario. But the difference between they only had Quad and Dr. G by themselves. Everybody else was off the stage. But out there trying to do that same thing this time. And then Andy got up the middle seat and went down to see what she was sitting at. And she's in the middle. I said, "Why have her in the middle? What's going on? She was sing or something?"
I was saying that too. It's like, are she in therapy? Are they doing like an intervention? Is she in the hot seat? What is that supposed to be about? I didn't get it.
I didn't get either. And Ralph is still sitting there. So I said, "Okay, so this is time you're gonna ask her all the questions and she gonna answer them." I said, I didn't get that. I was like, and then when Ralph mentioned that, "Oh, you gas, are you acting right now?" She stormed off the stage. She's like, "I'm not doing this to you. I'm gonna do this." But I was like, "Okay, so why you have Drew in the middle?" I didn't understand that. Okay, I guess we'll find out next week. And next week will be the last week of Lanta for now, y'all. Chill. Whew, thank God, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
For real, thank you, Miss Over. It's like, chill. So next Monday will be on Auntie Momo's channel, the last review of the season. And that will be the end. Well, that will be the pause of Black Bravo Entertainment because I will resume that when we do what I do, the Potomac and Married to Medicine. Because I know she don't watch the show. So I'll watch it and I give y'all review. Yeah, so I'll continue the Black Bravo Entertainment. It will just be a pre-recorded reviews in our lives, and we just continue on that. So it just from Potomac Man to Minutes when it come out in November. So we got a long time to go before we get back to that. Everything. But yes, that was it, y'all.
This was good. This was good.
We did as much as we can for the Blah reunion part one.
Thank you. For as blah as it was, we gave you what we gave you. Okay. Be happy. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anything coming up for this week? Oh yes, I gotta y'all will get my review of the past. I gotta be watching. I'm planning to be watching.
Yes. I need to edit mine. Yes.
Recorded review. May next week be back. Chelsea, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Chill, because I guess we need you to carry the last part of the season reunion because there was not much going on. Because after that, all the other stuff they talked about the first part. So the only thing left was Drew and freaking Ralph's situation.
That's it.
That's it. It wasn't even much to go off, unless they got something else they need to say. Because they go talk about science journey. Oh yes, they did go talk about science journey. It's like that. They go talk about science journey and everything.
Yeah.
And everything, and how she feel about the miscarriage and everything. So that will be a touchy subject and touchy thing. Hope she don't get everybody crying. Coach Train said, hated it.
Hated it. The only other thing I didn't like, I mean, once again, we already know that Drew is never going to stand in her truth. Like when Moneta said that she called her out about saying that Ty was her crush. And she was like, "Oh, it was a joke. We were doing a whole movie about a lesbian relationship. It was a joke." Like, girl, by none of that. The only thing I did like is when she told Courtney, "You were unverifiable cousin." I thought that was a good little read, but other than that, it was very much so boring. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I hope that Drew is not one that comes back next season.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I'm done too. So y'all looking for the past review from both of us. We'll get that.
Yes, it'll be about the end this week for sure.
I think Wednesday we're watching on for Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, Miami, and Real Housewives of New York. Thursday, The Ultimatum. I would do another live because next Sunday I will be going to a New York fashion show.
All
So
right.
I was like so excited and everything, VIP section, everything too. So
You better get into the
yeah,
VIP fashion.
I will be at VIP the first row, yeah. So next Sunday we'll be on live, so I'll give you another live this I think late Friday night, early Saturday morning. So hope y'all come through. If not, replay game, watch it. If y'all didn't miss my last live, please watch that. Get that likes up. Give me a commentary. Because, you know, I was talking to myself for most of the first half until everybody saw people come in and everything. So but it was cute.
That's how much you got the replay game. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
replay game and everything. Anything is coming up for your channel?
Aside from the past and my true crimes, and of course on Sunday,
All right.
y'all know how we do.
Yeah, so subscribe to both our channels to get all the contact and details. And we all see y'all later. Anything else y'all want to put up there? Y'all know in the chat or put in the comment section down below or hit us on the Discord. It's like that. When you vlogged about the fashion show.
That'd be cute.
That'll be cute. It's like that. Because this is my first time going to New York Fashion Week. So, you know, they have one every year. So, like that. So it's my first time going to one. So,
That's
we'll
my
see how we
dream to go to New
go.
York Fashion Week, child.
Like
Ooh.
so it's one artist that I know personally, so I'm gonna support the artist and everything else. It's this whole week, so I guess it's Sunday, probably the last day, like that. I don't know what it is, but it's something. So I might talk about it a little bit, give you a little information, and see how it goes. So yes, y'all. So thank you for coming through. Don't forget, next Monday will be on Auntie Momo's channel, the final review of the season, and we'll see y'all there. Everything other than that, love y'all. Peace
Peace
out.
out.
Peace. I like that.